Deep in the Arctic Circle, the Borealis Research Station, a secret, privately funded outpost, detects a strange, rhythmic frequency under the ice shelf. Dr. Lena Miles, a brilliant yet socially reclusive entomologist, is brought in after the frequency matches patterns found in insect communication. The signal grows stronger, as if responding to their presence. Drilling begins beneath the ice cap, and the team uncovers a hidden cavern with preserved flora and fauna unlike anything on Earth. Within the ice, they discover a giant insect-like creature, winged, armored, with features of multiple species. It's larger than a dog and perfectly intact. They extract it carefully for analysis. Back at the lab, Dr. Miles studies the creature, which appears to be in a deep state of cryohibernation. Against her cautious advice, the station's director authorizes a biostimulation experiment to try and revive its cellular activity. The insect's body twitches, then moves. It awakens violently and attacks the lab team before escaping into the icy wilderness. Panic ensues. Emergency lockdown is initiated, but it's too late. The creature is gone. Two researchers are found torn apart, and the power systems start failing, hinting the insect may be sabotaging infrastructure. Security footage shows it exhibiting intelligent behavior, disabling cameras, hiding, and even observing the team. Outside, the insect lays several glowing egg sacs in an underground geothermal vent. Over the course of days, the eggs hatch into smaller versions, larvae that grow rapidly. Each creature is slightly different, more adapted to the environment. Dr. Miles is horrified to learn they exhibit traits from various insect classes, suggesting hyper-accelerated evolution. The swarm starts building a hive underground. Surveillance drones show an immense biostructure forming beneath the ice, tapping into geothermal energy. The insects work together with military precision. Lena deduces this species operates on a form of collective intelligence, similar to ants, but far more advanced. The U.S. government, monitoring the incident via satellite, sends a covert Black Ops unit led by Major Kyle Rourke to quarantine and assess the site. Rourke has a hidden directive: retrieve a live specimen and any data for the Department of Advanced Bioweapons. Lena is forced to work with him despite their ideological clash. The smaller insects now exhibit camouflage, echolocation, and even limited flight. They ambush Rourke's soldiers with shocking precision. One soldier is stung and begins mutating, his DNA breaking down. The swarm's hive mind grows more complex with every life it takes. Lena theorizes they absorb knowledge through biological contact. Inside the hive, they discover the queen, the same insect they awakened, now twice its size and protected by a sentient swarm. The hive structure is evolving, with honeycomb-like cells that interface with thermal energy and electromagnetic signals. Lena realizes the queen is not only alive, but learning. Documents found in Rourke's base camp reveal the truth. The government suspected the existence of an ancient species here for years, based on anomalous sonar readings and fossil records. They hope to weaponize it. Lena confronts Rourke, furious, and threatens to expose the mission to the world. The queen's offspring are growing at an alarming rate, each with new enhancements. Some are now airborne, some burrowing, some mimicking human movements. Lena proposes a solution: a bioengineered mutagen that targets unstable evolutionary genes, disrupting the insect's ability to adapt. Massive sinkholes appear as the hive expands, breaking apart the ice shelf. An avalanche buries part of the base. Satellite feeds show the hive is spreading in branching tunnels. If not stopped, it will breach the mainland in under 10 days. Lena argues they must destroy the queen to end the hive. Rourke, still following orders, wants to capture her. The team fractures. Lena, backed by a few loyal scientists, prepares for a suicide mission into the hive with the mutagen. Lena's team sneaks into the hive through a glacial fissure. Inside, they navigate a biomechanical nightmare. Pulsating egg chambers, living walls, and hybrid creatures guarding the queen. Some insects now resemble humanoid forms. evidence of DNA splicing using the dead crew. They discover horrifying test chambers within the hive, cocoons containing half-human, half-insect hybrids. The queen is creating the next generation of her species, designed to inherit both human intelligence and insect survival instinct. The queen sees herself as nature's correction to humanity's destruction of the planet. Lena, having been stung earlier, begins hearing the queen's thoughts, flashes of evolutionary history, pain, and war. The queen speaks in visions, warning that humans were always the invasive species. The insects are nature's immune system. One of the scientists, revealed as a government mole, tries to sabotage the mission by alerting the queen. He believes humanity can use the queen's power. Rourke executes him and sides with Lena. They place charges throughout the hive, while Lena loads the mutagen into a makeshift injector. Lena confronts the queen in the heart of the hive. A psychic battle unfolds, blending reality and vision. The queen tries to tempt Lena with knowledge and power. Lena refuses and stabs the queen with the mutagen. The queen shrieks, convulses, and begins to dissolve. The hive structure begins to fall apart. The telepathic link between the insects shatters, causing chaos. Some hybrids collapse, others flee. Rourke and Lena escape just before the charges detonate, burying the hive in an explosive inferno under the ice. Back at civilization, Lena recovers but struggles with lingering psychic visions. Rourke disappears under mysterious orders. The final shot reveals a single, intact egg sac hidden inside an Arctic cargo container, pulsating faintly with life. The insect has only just begun.